I don't know how to start my story, except to say that I am 15 years old, 1.63 meters tall, and I am going through puberty. And I like to draw, but I'm not very good at it. This is a sample of my drawing. The reason why I haven't mentioned my name is because I have the worst name in the entire world, and I have my mom to thank for giving me such a ridiculous name. Even though I am half American and half Chinese, she insisted on giving me a Chinese name for feng shui purposes. I have to really thank her for promoting me to such legendary nerd status in my school. She refused to let me bring a handphone to school, simply because the school had rules against using it in class. Oh, come on. Everyone's using it. Even the class nerd Geeky Gil. He secretly uses it to play Candy Crush during maths lesson. Not that Mr Sng, the Snake King, would mind. Anyway, back to my story. So my very cute mother chooses to call me in school during recess time. The school clerk, Mrs. Wong Ali, must have had a whale of a time screaming into the PA system. "Some Tim Wong? Paging for some Tim Wong? Please come to the office. Your mother is calling for you. Maybe got something wrong." I could hear her sniggering after the comments. Note to self, I will make sure I make 10 prank phone calls to school during holidays. At that time, I was sitting in the canteen, and our principal, Mr Sivalingam, was sitting just 2 tables in front of me. He was in the midst of devouring the mirabus when the announcement was made. I swear he laughed so hard that a noodle was snorted out through his nose. Of course, no one noticed because everyone was laughing at the bloody announcement, i.e., my name. Obviously, I didn't get up from my seat. I tried to act normal by whistling a tune, but my stupid friend Adrian kept nudging me to get up. I feel like spilling the glass of fruit juice over his oversized, pimpled face. I waited a good 1.5 minutes before I got up and pretended to go to the toilet. At that moment, Mrs. Wong's voice boomed through the PA system again. "Some Tim Wong, please come to the office immediately. Your mother is waiting. Some Tim Wong, is there something wrong?" I am not even kidding. The nerve. How dare she? I swear I will give her a piece of my mind when I reach the office. I even thought of the exact words I was going to say to her when I was walking along the corridor to the office. When I reached the office, all the clerks' eyes were zoomed in on me. Then Mrs. Wong started laughing. I finally understood what Miss Sng meant when she said guffawed like a hyena. She resembled a big, fat, ugly hyena, and her Maggie Mee hair kept jerking back and forth as she continued to guffaw for a good 10 seconds. "You're full!" She managed to say those words in between her hysterical laughter. I took the phone and mumbled, "Thank you. I am so disappointed with myself. What happened to all those swear words that I had prepared for her on the way to the office? Thank you? I can't believe myself. I am such a wimp." And guess what my mother had to tell me? "Where did you keep the dog's smelly toys?" I froze. She called me during recess time just to ask me where is my dog's toy. I had a string of vulgarities floating through my mind, but I could only manage a week in the top drawer in my cupboard. "Oh, okay, she's going crazy, always trying to hump my leg." Why am I not surprised? I hung up the phone and bolted back to class. Everyone started singing this song when I entered the class. "Some Tim Wong, some Tim Wong." I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but it went along to the tune of Edelweiss. Dennis Liu was the one who invented the song, and he was standing in front of the class, pretending to be some conductor in a classical musical. I hated his guts. The worst thing was that Karen Chin, the love of my life, was singing along and laughing together with the rest of the class. I wish I could bury my head in the ground like an ostrich. Seriously, what kind of parents would give their son such a name? I hate them!